Given Season 4 is less than 24 hours away, and today 343 have just posted the customization blog post, which we'll be diving into. Anyway, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. Also, check out my Season 3 retrospective, because I think it's a pretty good video. But anyway, without wasting any more of your time, let's jump straight in. First of all, the blog post gives us a picture of the Season 4 Battle Pass and some of the cosmetics we can expect. Obviously, if you watched the live stream the other day that 343 had presented, we already know what is in the Battle Pass and saw pretty much everything it has to offer. But this is a nice little refresher. It tells us we get the 1000 credits, the battle rifle model, a couple helmets, and a few other things. Also, purchasing the Battle Pass gives you bonus match XP. I think they did the same thing in Season 3 too. You also get your 4th challenge slot, you unlock the exclusive flashbind weapon model for the assault rifle, and you also instantly gain access to the Genesis Bloom armor coating for all armor cores. You can also get the premium Battle Pass bundle, which costs 2,800 credits and gives you a bunch of XP grants, which I think gets you straight to like level 25 or something like that. And obviously there will be free cosmetics too in the pass if you don't actually want to pay for the Battle Pass. You won't get as many, but there's still some cool things there. I know there is definitely a couple of helmets and a few other nice little goodies. The next part of the blog post goes into detail a little bit more about the Hazmat armor core. We have an image of it here, and it also gives us a little bit of a lore dump on the Hazmat core. It mentions how it's armor for those that specialize into delving in the heart of dying foreigner facilities, and it does say a few other things, but I'm not going to go into all that. However, I've left the quote up on screen or whatever for those of you that want to read it. It also mentions that we'll be getting some events at the beginning of the season, like the Hazmat event and the containment event, where you'll be able to earn 20 free customization rewards to further outfit your Hazmat armor. Obviously, I'm assuming not every reward on these two different events will be for that core. You'll likely have visors and emblems and backdrops, but we should be expecting some cool armor in those. The next part goes on about the enhanced weapon customization, which is mostly just referring to the new weapon models and stuff that we'll get this season. I was really hoping we get some confirmation on whether or not for some of the weapons we'd be able to equip more than one weapon model, like maybe you could put the eagle head and the dragon bark adornment on the assault rifle. I thought that would be great, especially considering both of those models are in completely separate regions of the weapon. But it doesn't say anything about that. However, it does mention that we can expect to see them expand upon this in future events and future seasons, which hopefully means we might get a decent weapon model in one of the events in this battle pass. In this season, I mean. The next part is about events, and overall Season 4 will have 5 different events. First of all, we have Hazmat, which will launch with the season and provide 10 free rewards that are themed around the Hazmat armor core. The second one is the containment event, which will arrive on August 29th, which is also themed around Hazmat. However, we do have the tenrai 2 and 3 events, which means my theory on how Fracture events were going to work this season was correct. Rather than a reoccurring 20-tier event like last season's, it's instead 2 separate 2-tier events that will be on for 2 weeks. I'm a bit mixed on this. On the one hand, I do think it's a little better because it means the event is there for longer and you can just get it all done in one go rather than needing to wait for it to come back to finish your event off. However, I do feel like there's less opportunity to get some of these cosmetics now. But anyway, both of these events will offer 10 different cosmetic items themed around the Yuri core. It's really cool to see the Yuri core get some more love. I think that is still the best Fracture core, and I love how it looks. Most of you already know my thoughts on the Yokai helmet specifically, and although I doubt any of the new helmets will overtake my affection for that one, I'm still excited to get some more cosmetics for that armor, and I'm very curious to see if we'll actually get any interesting game mode alongside it. And the 5th event will be Cyber Showdown 2, which is another event from Season 1, which actually means this will be the 3rd event from Season 1 that will be getting a sequel in a way. But I am very curious to see what kind of things we'll be getting in that event. There's probably a few cosmetics that you'll actually see in the trailer. Like I know at one point there's a spawn that's wearing a very flashy pink and cyan armor coating that might be a part of it. He also looks like he might have something similar to the Neon Hawk, but on your shoulders. And again, wouldn't be surprised if that has an armor effect in the event. It also mentions something about how coatings currently work, and in this season, each premium coating for a specific armor core or weapon is represented as an individual item due to the way the system currently operates. However, in future seasons, this will be more streamlined and hopefully much better. I thought this was a change that was coming in this season, which I've mentioned in prior videos. However, it seems like I was incorrect about this and had probably just read or heard the information wrong. I mean, I still find it very confusing how they can't just put all of the same coating on one tier. But regardless, I'm looking forward to this change in the future. It does mention how coatings like Ultimate Rewards, Shop Offers, Battle Pass ones will still probably be locked to that specific core that you unlocked it for in the future. However, they are trying to expand the ways and the flexibility of you being able to customize your Spartan. It doesn't specifically mention cross-core, but hopefully that is what they're referring to. Now, our next section is about the shop. First of all, it mentions how items from previous seasons will return to the shop with more frequent discounts as well. Since we kind of have the catalog system, I hope that means any returning bundle that shows up on the shop will return with a discount, because this makes more sense. Why highlight something on the shop that's permanently available if you're not going to discount it? The shop will obviously be getting a UI change, which we saw the other day as well. It'll be more of a scrollable thing rather than just everything being there. And I actually do like how the UI looks. I think it does look a lot better. They also mention how they're expanding upon super bundles. There is going to be 2 super bundles in Season 4, which contain 3 smaller bundles that can be purchased individually. If you wish to purchase any of the smaller bundles, you will simply be able to scroll across to see them in the shop. However, purchasing the super bundle will come with some exclusive content, and it will work out at a cheaper price. And the price of the super bundle will be lowered if you purchase any of the specific bundles, so you're not paying for something twice, which is a good change, and I'm glad that is something that's actually happening. We'll see the Hazmat bundle tomorrow, which will contain 3 different armor sets. We'll see the Hazmat super bundle in the store tomorrow, which will contain 3 different bundles, one of which is a Mark 7 armor set, a Hazmat armor set, and then one that contains a coating, 2 weapon models, and an armor effect. The super bundle will be 3,400 credits, which is pretty high. The bundles individual will be 1,600, 1,400, and 1,500. You also get a mythic effect set and a weapon charm if you purchase the super bundle. The price is quite high, but it is 3 relatively large bundles, so I guess that does make sense. And at least you can just buy the one you want rather than just buying the super bundle. And with that basically summarizes the entire blog. Overall, other than the stuff with the weapon customization, it doesn't seem like there is any huge changes, but I'm still excited to see the cosmetic options we will have this season. Especially that Mark 6 helmet for the Hazmat core, I can already tell that is going to be a favourite of mine. And hopefully this season, the shop doesn't have really repetitive and stale dailies like Atomic Flint for 970 times. But anyway, let me know what you all think down in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with Halo Infinite Season 4.